Welcome back everybody to the Shit Game Time series, and we have another one here, another paid request by William Harrison, and he wants me to pay and play and shit rate Bionic Granny on the Commodore 64. This was released back in 1984 by Mastertronic, and basically it's just shovelware. It's you're controlling the evil character in this game, the protagonist. I don't quite understand it. You're this granny outside. You're obviously pissed off kids are coming out. I first thought that it was a granny stopping these kids from skiving school, but as you can see from the clock in the top right hand corner, it's not 20 past 12, it's actually 4 p.m. So they're coming out, and you've got this mad, bloody insane, more bionic than the granny, lollipop lady going across the road and throwing lollipop signs at you. It's a really bizarre game, but anyway, let's crack on with it. So you are, look, all you got to do is left and right and bonk these kids. So you're basically, I've just been whacked with a bloody lollipop stick, and again, I don't quite get the premise of the game. Obviously, why don't they just call the police? You've got some mad granny outside who's whacking kids for some reason. You know, I can understand it if you're a headmaster at the bottom there, stopping the kids from leaving school early. But yeah, you're controlling this insane, nasty granny that just wants to beat up kids. So yeah, call the bloody police, I would. But anyway, here we go again. There are different levels, but there's no different level layouts, and it's the same fucking tune all the time. It's one of those tunes that just gradually eat at you. It becomes really annoying. It's one of these tunes that just gradually gets on your tits. Very simple few chords. That's all that's used. This is shovelware. This is bad game. 1984 as well. Now what do? Do I beat the... Oh, we've got one more kid I've got to try and... So there's one more kid I've got to try and bash. There we go. Is that it? Have I got him or not? Yeah, level 2. You see for yourself. No change. See, no change. Just gets faster. Yeah, I mean, it's a budget title, so it's not £9. But I mean, the novelty wears off extremely quickly. It's just left, right, nothing else. Just bonk the kids. She looks more like a Dalek. It's just, if there's some granny outside the school constantly waving her walking stick like that, you would call the police, wouldn't you? You do something. You get maybe the silent bloody clinic out coming. So I could be on level 3 coming up here. No, just missed you. Gotcha, level 3. Again, all it does, speed up, more chaos. And actually these kids are walking and running along the road, so they kind of deserve to be run over, to be honest with you. But it's the lollipop lady at the fucking top, look at her. She's just insane herself. No, it's just, come on, even for $1.99 or $2.99, it's 1984. That's $1.99. There's still quite a bit for 1984. It looks like it's done on on one of those construction kits. Oh, I got killed there. And you should see the cover, and got killed there as well. You've got this horrible there's two kids on the front cover. They look really horrible and scary, to be honest with you. And then you've got this even scarier looking picture of the granny in the background, and behind her is this kind of skull image. It's kind of creepy. Makes no sense, really, this game. Come on, there's one more kid, 2 more kids, 3 more kids. Oh, I don't know, there they come. God, it's just... What a rubbish game. Level 3. Unbelievable. I actually thought, yeah, it was some annoying strict person out there, or even a headmaster or headmistress, whatever, that's stopping kids from skiving school. That would make more sense. But these kids have finished school at the proper time, being crossed over with a mad, insane lollipop lady, which is fair enough. You know, it's end of school, you want to go home. But you've got this mad granny outside trying to beat the shit out of you for some reason. Oh dear. Maybe someone toilet papered her house too many times and she's got fed up with the kids, I don't know. But it's like, look, it's a Dalek. Isn't it? It's like, exterminate, exterminate. It's one of the most pointless game ideas. It could have been so much better. Like I said, if you were controlling the lollipop lady, that would make sense. You're trying to get the kids safely out of school home and try and hit that granny, but you're actually controlling the bloody granny, the evil part of the game. So you tell me. One more go. Again, like I said, it's alright for like 2 minutes, but after that, it's boring because the levels don't change. The scenery doesn't change, the bloody music don't fucking change. That will eat into you more than anything. After a while, you just get so fed up with it. You can't go up or down, you can't bash the lollipop lady. It's just left and right. That's all you do. And like I said, half these kids are asking to be run over anyway by running down on the bloody roads. There's not enough meat in this game. Oh, fuck's sake. One more go. It's no fun at all, this. It is shovelware. That's all there is to it. It's going to have a few points off of the shitometer because it is a budget title. But, God, come on. It just doesn't make sense. It's a mess. The idea is a mess. It's the wrong way round. You should be controlling the lollipop lady and helping those kids avoid that granny, not be the granny and beat the crap out of kids for no reason. Unless there's a story twist, a plot, there's reasoning for it, but there's not that in the instructions. You're just a pissed off granny whacking these kids. And this lollipop lady is fucking insane. This should be her. Oh dear. Right, have we got another kid? There's got to be another kid somewhere. There he is, or she. Oh, and another one. There we go, level 2. I don't know how many levels, it probably goes on forever. Come on then. Level 2. Oh, again, same tune. Just boring. Some of these kids walk normally, others are completely mental. Ugh. Go away. Oh, it's one thing you can bash the lollipop lady, but you can't. Sort of get to a certain level and that's the boss. You're one-on-one with the lollipop lady. Ugh. It's just... I don't know. Unless you can make a game of it, like see how quickly you can do a level, see how many kids you can bonk before, you know, but look at that bloody thing. Might as well be a paedophile with a penis flapping up and down. It's bloody silly. You're playing the bad person, the bad guy. Game over. That'll do for me, William. That is awful, mate. No wonder that is shovelware at its best. Utter crap. There's no meat to it. There's no sense to it. There's no love in it. There's no passion. There's no playability. There's nothing. And that fucking music will gradually eat into you. Unless you're a completion person, unless you want, if you're collecting Mastertronic tape releases and that's just to complete it, just for completion's sake, then fair enough. But otherwise, even for £1.99, but £1.99 back in 1984, you're probably looking at about £6 now. Would you pay £6 to play that now? I fucking wouldn't. You know, I'm only playing it because, you know, I've downloaded it. It's been paid as a paid shit game time, and I've got to play it. And I agree with you, William. It's fucking shit. It's shit. It's shovelware. £1.99. So that's going to reduce a few points. Playability, it moves well, but sensibility, any sense towards the game? Zilch. You're playing the wrong person. You should be playing the Lollipop Lady. There's no story to it. It makes no sense. The levels don't change. The tune doesn't change. It just goes on forever. It's crap. So I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give that 78 shits, solely because it was only a $1.99 game at the time. But, I mean, if it was a £6 release, my God, that'd be in the 90s. It'd be inexcusable. But it's... The game just doesn't make sense. You're controlling the wrong character. It makes no sense unless there was a story up front. If there's a real reason, other than you're just an insane granny who should be put in the asylum. There we go. As I said, if it was a headmaster you're teaching, you're controlling, because the clock is like 12 o'clock, in other words, or 11 o'clock, you should not be leaving school. You're fighting the kids to get back in, you know, discipline, that kind of thing. That's fair enough, but you're just some mad old geriatric granny outside with a bloody walking stick that looks like a cross between a Dalek and a bloody pedo flapping his willy around. It makes no sense to me, so there you go, 78 shits for Bionic Granny on a Commodore 64. It's a fucking terrible game and terrible idea. Could have been so much more. Could have been much more better. So there you go. That's it for this shit game time. Thank you very much for joining me on it. If you would like to request a shit game you really hate, you want to see in the vault of shitness forever, and you want me to deal with it, then please do so. The pop-up for the requests will come up any moment. Please feel free to put your request there. It is £5 per request. As I said many times before, I have to look into the game, I have to study it, I have to work out what the deal is, record it, everything else. And what's £5? Pint of Guinness and a bag of crisps. It's nothing at the end of the day, is it? So there you go. But follow on the instructions, because there's only certain formats I can do. Alright, until next time, thank you very much again for joining me on this edition of Shit Game Time. Until next time, Zeus Plopperly out.